Riverside County and San Bernardino County make up a region called the Inland Region or the Inland Empire. The Inland Region is not LA County and it is not Orange County. And it needs to be recognized that we have issues that are totally our own and solutions that are totally our own. My name is Vonia Quarles and I'm the Executive Director and co-founder of Starting Over Incorporated. The most important campaign that we have right now is around housing solutions and access to housing for system-involved people, people who have criminal conviction histories or family members that have criminal conviction histories. And that has been an ongoing campaign, and we will continue that campaign until we free us.
This area it's got a lot of rich history. This area's got a lot of great people in it, and it's got a lot of hard-working people. My name's Randy Corrigan. I'm the Secretary-Treasurer of Teamsters Local 1932. Well, besides representing thousands of members and workers within the Inland Empire, within the two county regions that describes the Inland Empire, we're also doing a lot of community work, especially the work that we're doing with environmental groups and with community groups around the San Bernardino Airport. We have a very large coalition of people that have come together. Obviously, at some point, we need to be demanding community benefit agreements. There's an abundance of jobs in the Inland Empire. The problem is that in this community, there are too many jobs that don't pay enough to support a middle-class family. If you look at the population center that the Inland Empire has, but they don't have their own media center, they don't have their own government center. Like, there's a lot of things where it needs its own independent infrastructure for it to be able to kind of manage a large population, and it's what we would say has been largely ignored, and that needs to come to the forefront and needs to be dealt with.
My name is Sahara Wasano. I'm the Director of Programs for Alianza Coachella Valley. At a very young age, my parents were the ones who instilled in me that I needed to come back into the community and make a change. Their American dream was for me to become a doctor, but my American dream was to become an activist. Progress to make things better is now being taken into the hands of the community, and they're the ones taking leadership. And that's what I've learned from them, and that I hope that one day I'll be a change maker like themselves. Right now, we have several campaigns. One of them is the Environmental Justice Campaign that is focusing on air quality and public health, specifically at the Salton Sea. Everybody should have the right to live a healthy life. And that's what environmental justice is. That is fighting for equity and for rights for people to live healthy. When they ask us, what does the community need? And it's called respect and dignity. And I think that that's through our work in Alianza, that's what we're bringing back, respect and dignity to all the people, to our farm workers, through those various campaigns, leadership development, policy change.
What I would say that this region is known for actually being very hardy, very resilient. Both the community, the workers, right? They pride themselves on their resiliency, and that's it's evident in how they work, the ethic. Despite that resiliency, right? Workers in this area, community in this area, they need change and they need players to come in here and invest in this area. There's people, there's organizations that are already willing to do the work. They just need, they just need some help.
My name is Yesenia Barrera, and I am an organizer with the Warehouse Workers Resource Center. Here in the Inland Empire, and of course, most of Southern California, we have a really huge, right, massive presence of warehousing here, and that that's also partakes in the streets kind of getting messed up, the pollution in the area, and it's in our communities. It's a really important thing that we kind of need to focus on right now. Current campaign that we're working on right now, we have Assembly Bill 701, right, work shouldn't hurt. And this is around warehouse workers, the warehousing industry, and it's focusing and centralizing around the pace of work, the arbitrary worker rates or worker quotas, right? The rate of productivity for workers. We do have many sister organizations that we are we're partnered up with. We should all be collectively getting together and being able to support each other in solidarity. You know, the social justice movements is really important. You know, these are people's livelihoods. These are how people, you know, get by on a day-to-day basis, and like it starts with making changes like in our work.
This is a very working class community. These are hardworking people, very diverse, and it's the perfect place to raise your family. Well, we just need some better jobs. We need a better voice. We need to put a couple of the dots together, and I think that if there's a big enough investment in this area, that can change rather quickly.
It's important to me as a nonprofit director to know that the funder understands our region and leans into us as the nonprofits that are here to provide them information about our region.